Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to break down something here that is absolutely essential to a free culture, to an open society. I have never seen such bullying as I've witnessed in the last year and a half against Trump and Trump supporters. Whether you love Trump or were neutral or hated him, we can all admit there was massive media demonization, massive spinning, massive twisting, faking polls, sending people to Trump events to start racial fights. It's all in the WikiLeaks. And this was a huge repudiation of the mainstream media, of the big corporate spin masters. But the biggest repudiation, the biggest losers here are just politically correct bullies. What's basically happened is we have an artificial culture more than ever that is this synthetic corporate system that packages itself as altruistic, as intellectual, as basically holding the keys to culture. And all these pseudo leftists have is laughing. Two of them just walked by, saw me, and just giggled and laughed and pointed because it's funny. It's that guy that's rated 126 on the biggest website. It's the guy that had 85 million views election week. It's the guy that has 30 million every other week and 5 million terrestrial listeners a day. Ha ha ha. It's the guy that just helped get the 45th president elected. See it? Alex, F yourself. They didn't come over and actually say it. So what I'm saying is massive bullying. Massive bullying. Those guys were super unmasculine, really nerdly, really upset. They came out, they walked over, they pointed hatefully. I didn't say anything to them while I was already rolling and laughed. That was their own celebration because they believe they control the culture. They believe they control the language. And they don't anymore. So it's all coming crashing down. And we don't care if they laugh at us. I came out here to talk about bullying. I just met my cousin here to have breakfast. Buckley. I'm here with my son and family. I'm out here in the back of a parking lot. No one can even hear me. These guys walk out. They come over. They're pointing at me, laughing with disdain. So I'm saying they're the bullies. I had no idea this would happen and prove what I was saying. And then their answer is, F yourself, driving off in their white Toyota truck. They wouldn't come up to me and say it to my face because they're cowards. And again, this whole synthetic system, their warmongering goddess, Hillary, got defeated. The elite were so arrogant they ran a corpse against Trump. And so to them, the fact that they believed that he would be defeated, and Hillary did steal 5 states, but his landslide was so tsunami, his landslide was so gargantuan, his landslide was so absolutely over the top that they still couldn't defeat it. And so they're only intensifying their bullying now. They've had ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, you name it. It's all on Infowars.com. Come out the last 24 hours and say, Alex Jones is fake. His news isn't real. What is my news? I'm here saying they're bullies. I'm here saying they tried to call everybody racist and said, you better submit to us. You better accept Obamacare, all of it. I said, these people are bullies. And they come by and say, F you to me. As I'm sitting here 2 minutes into the tape. I mean, the live feed. I mean, is that fake news? Told you the polls were fake. I was proven right. Told you Obamacare had death panels in it and had fines in it, and that the IRS hired 18,000 people. It wasn't my opinion. It was there. It was in the legislation. So it's just like Gruber saying, thank God the public's so dumb. Those that are the most sad are those that have eyes to see, ears to hear, and still don't get it. Even when they've been conned, they don't want to admit it to themselves because it's just too hard. And so these are true bullies. But the weird thing is they're these giant gangs of wimps, of beta males and beta females that believe in the state and believe in the system. And it's all just a delusion. And then it's not delivering them good lives. It's not delivering them the personal empowerment they wanted. So they have power through the media, through the state, imposing their will on language. And what we say and what we do, and banning Halloween costumes and attacking the word mother and father. And it's just crazy that I wanted to come out here and just declare this was a defeat of bullies. And that I've gotten through my comfort zone now, and so have other people, to where I enjoyed them doing that. I enjoyed them so upset by me that they wanted to say that. And then it's on tape to illustrate, but they're so delusional, they don't even understand what that just showed. That they could have come over here live and actually talked to me. And then I would have wanted to hear what their issues are. Look, I apologize to them that Trump wants to cut taxes on people $40,000 a year or less to zero. I apologize. Ford announced they're now staying in the U.S. I apologize. Apple's announcing they're going to move factories from China to here with 61 days until he's even president. I apologize for the American system of capitalism that created all this wealth. I understand Venezuela and North Korea are much better. I apologize that under the free trade systems we have, you had a Toyota truck, and even though you're probably a lazy ass that hardly works, there's probably got huge student loans, getting your third degree, so you're a pseudo-intellectual. I guarantee you that's who those guys were. That I'm trying to free you and free myself. Excuse me, I'm so horrible. But again, that's all they've got is just say homophobe, racist with no proof. And I just sit here with these people like announcing themselves that they're in the cool club, announcing that they're God and that we're the enemy. So we've seen unprecedented bullying. It's blown up in their face. They failed, and they pushed so hard, they pushed everybody out of their comfort zone to say, you know what, I'm standing up. I'm mad. I'm tired of being demonized. I'm tired of being attacked. I'm tired of hearing this was a white lash by cracker asses and effing white males when it's weirdo white males like Mayor de Blasio in New York saying whites are inherently bad and saying F whiteness. You know, we're not racist. You're the ones that are all out there race pimping. And you're just big losers. I mean, it's just creepy how you get in these big, broken up groups. You don't have any family. You're all alone. The state's your God. And then you want to piss on those of us that actually want to produce and create something and want freedom. The real liberals are standing up. That means lower taxes. That means personal freedom. That means I do what I want, you do what you want, as long as I don't hurt you, you don't hurt me. That means I have a right to defend myself. That means I have a right to free press. We're kicking your ass so bad now that all over the news they're saying, shut Alex Jones down. He shouldn't be allowed to be on the air. Why? Because I'm kicking your ass? Because I'm bigger than the New York Times? They just cannot believe that InfoWars, that's an old design, is bigger than the New York Times, according to Quantcast and all the rest of them. I mean, it's crazy. And the good news is you put out your fake news list 2 days ago, and within 48 hours it was already taken down. And people had to apologize and say, okay, you're not fake news. So just keep trying whatever you want. The bullying isn't working. In fact, because of that bullying right there, I've decided that I'm going into the office now today, and I'm going to shoot 6 reports, and I'm going to do live feeds, and I'm not going to stop until I have 2 million extra viewers today. You won't have any viewers. You're a failure. You're a nobody. You have no intellectual gravitas. All you have is the foppish, sycophantic, poser BS that you're intellectuals. No, you were balding guys with mullets. Nothing wrong with being balding, but it was just you were so weak. You were so typecast. You were so perfect. Why don't you come over, tough guys, to me, to my face, and show me how badass you are. Show me really how tough you are. How you change the world. How you go up against the enemy. How you march into groups of 1,000 communists and get in their face in Cleveland. Show me how manly you are. Show me how intellectual you are, how badass you are, how you control your own destiny. The truth is you're not my enemy. You are a zombie. You're a golem. You've had your soul stolen, and I wish you weren't the little bully pricks you are. But here's the deal. You tried to bully the Republic. You tried to piss on patriots. You tried to piss on our veterans, everybody that made it possible for you to even live with any semblance of freedom. So the sleeping giant is awake. It is rising, and your social engineer is failing. So to all the bullies out there that think you've dominated and think you've won, you know now you're losers, and you have not dominated us. You have not succeeded. In fact, you've only rekindled the fires of liberty. Your outrageous behavior has only triggered others to stand up against you. And this is only the beginning. Infowars.com/show. Spread those links, spread this video, continue to hammer them. All of you, the viewers and listeners that take action, are the heart of this operation. You're the reason we're so successful. You're the reason they're so scared. Start your own YouTube, start your own Facebooks, start your own Twitters. You'll be as successful as I was. I love seeing hundreds of new activists of every race, color, and creed, male, female, you name it, decrying the tyranny of the fake left, decrying their fascism, decrying their 1984 attacks on language. The true liberals are rising, and all the little pseudo-intellectual coward bullies who would have been in the KKK 100 years ago, now they're in the new trendy liberal KKK. You can go to hell. We have kicked your ass and repudiated you, and you are disgusting, filthy losers. Why is the moon white? That's racist. Don't show that racism.